I hope you're all ready for a little bit of wellness. So, we've got some beautiful properties to show you today with a focus on wellness. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. Going last today is Carlos. So, Carlos, just give us a brief intro as to who you are and what your prize is, please.
Oh, sure. Good morning, everyone. We have a 2 night, 3 day stay all inclusive for two in beautiful Delta.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Carlos. Emma, hello, welcome.
Hello,
Hi,
Poppy.
thank you. So I'm Emma and I work for Bespoke Earth and we represent Santani Wellness Resort in the UK, which I'll be presenting to you all on today. And we'll be giving away a 2 night stay at Santani.
Perfect. And your property is Sri Lanka.
Yeah, sorry, we are in Sri Lanka, yes.
It's with you saying UK straight after it. I was like, yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's not in
When
the
you see the
UK, it's in Sri
video,
Lanka.
we don't have that in the UK. But yeah, thank you very much, Emma. So you're in the middle today. And then we have the
Brilliant.
lovely Sophia. Sophia, hello, how's sunny Barbados?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sophia. I am reporting from the lovely Barbados and representing the Barbados collection, which is now part of the Marriott portfolio. So, welcome. We are offering a 2 night stay at the Waves Resort and Spa. So, lucky to anyone that comes to Barbados to enjoy.
Excellent. So all you need to do to be on the be into the prize draw is to be on the webinar until the end, and then we'll do some questions. But Sophia, in the meantime, we're going to
Vanessa
start
said
the
this is what
wellness
she wants.
webinar with you. It's all yours.
Yes. So, good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Sophia, and I'm from Barbados, representing New Barbados Collection, which is now under the Marriott Hotel brand. We're highlighting today the Waves Resort Spa and Wellness. This is part of 7 properties on the island, and this is the one that we more focus on the wellness and recuperation and everything that is part of keeping you into being well and being focused. So let me just get into Wellness Resort. Waves Resort, sorry, is one of the 4 hotels on island, and it's a beachside bliss located on the west coast of the island. Waves is famous for its breathtaking beach, which runs alongside their sunset deck and offers an option for adult and romantic getaway or family-fun hotel for everyone with activities such as snorkeling with turtles, banana boat rides, etc., or a perfect escape from the stressful pace of the modern era. Waves Resort is divided into 2 categories on the adult side, which has a spa and full length pool for complete relaxation. And this is located on the roadside of the property. And then on the family side, we have another pool equipped with some cabanas, gym, coffee shop, and oceanside restaurant. And this is located on our ocean side. So Waves is divided into 2 properties. It's divided by a road, but on the beach side, there is the ocean side. We have the Ocean View hotels, Ocean View rooms and suites, and you have the oceanside restaurant. You have your gym. You have your cabanas over that side. You have the lovely beach. But then you cross over if you don't want to be part of the family side. We have then on the adult side, we have the spa. We have a lovely pool there that is really nice for relaxation, and have a bar over that side as well. So it's equipped for families that are like you have some that prefer to be quiet on the adult side, and then we have the family side. You can come together at night or lunch, and you can still enjoy the property. The property has 70 spacious guest rooms and suites, and to complete wellness, they provide each room with a yoga mat as part of their wellness activities, which offers complimentary yoga and Pilates every week. On arrival, each guest also enjoys a complimentary spa treatment, and you can pre-book that or do on arrival with the therapist on property. To add to the wellness program, they also, sorry, I'm not showing my video, sorry. So to add to the Okay, here we go. So to add to your complimentary spa, you have the therapist, and to add, there is also a daily release that we offer every day for all guests on property. And this is alongside the deck where you do breathing and you enjoy then the waves lapping on the shore, and you have your breathing activity with one of our wellness team. And this is normally between 5 and 5:30, and it's normally for like 10 minutes. And we offer then either a hot tea, or you can have then a flavored water to complete, the revitalizing of the property, of the body, sorry. This is what our rooms will look like. So you see this is the oceanside room I'm showing. This is also part of the room. This is the deck that I spoke about where you can do the release. And these are the restaurants. This is on the adult side, which is a dosa restaurant. This is offers an Indian cuisine on this restaurant. And this is normally just for dinner. But on the adult side, this is quite nice for you to enjoy an evening meal. Then we have the Seascape restaurant, which is on the family side, and this is run alongside the ocean. So this is like an ocean view restaurant, and it caters for seafood, or we have a raw bar there as well. We also have the option, if you're not into seafood, you have other delicacies there, but it's quite popular for guests. It's open normally for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you have a choice between here and dosa if you don't want Indian cuisine. And it's quite a beautiful experience there. This is a dosa here that I'm speaking about. And then we have the coffee shop as well, which if you don't want a heavy hot breakfast, you can have light sandwiches, you can have pizza there, you have your gourmet coffees, you can have wine there. And this is an air-conditioned area where you can go during the day if you don't want to be part of any persons around, you can then enjoy your coffee and wine there in this area. I mentioned earlier that we have 7 properties, and the beautiful thing about this is that we have a dining around program where you can visit any of these properties while you're staying on the Waves Hotel. So we have Turtle Beach is not yet open. It's due to open next year, June, but that is on the south side, sorry. So that's the only property on the south. But then we have the option of Crystal Cove. We have Colony Club, which is an EP property. So unfortunately, you would not be able, you can visit, but you would have to purchase meals there. We have Treasure Beach, we have Tamarind, and they're all all-inclusive. So you can go there and dine just like if you are staying at your hotel at Waves. So that's a beautiful thing. And we also offer a water taxi that takes you, it operates only on the West Coast, sorry, and it takes you to all these different properties, and you can enjoy this different experience even though that you're staying at the Waves Hotel. So that's a beautiful thing about being part of the group. This is the area where we'll do our yoga and Pilates. So you can see it's quite a serene location right next to the water, and it's quite relaxing. As I said, we offer complimentary yoga and Pilates, and this is also offered right next to the ocean. So it's quite relaxing. We also have a fitness center, and we have some person that would come in if you're interested in doing any private sessions. We offer some person that can come in and do this with you. This is a lovely beach that it runs next to. So you'll see the lovely coral and fish that you would see when you go snorkeling. And this again is all the different areas on the Waves Hotel that you can enjoy. You're right next on the beach. We also offer romantic dinners on the water. And we offer groups as well, where they can stay there. And even though that your group doesn't want to stay at Waves, they can also stay at our other properties and still have their wedding then at the Waves Hotel. Wedding or meeting space. This is the beach that I'm speaking about. That is located at the Waves. So I'm just saying to you, be here now. Come and enjoy Waves Resort and Spa with us. And maybe one of you can, win this prize I'm going to offer at the end of my session. And that comes to the end of my program.
Brilliant, Sophia. Thank you very, very much. We're loving the new logos and the new images. It looks beautiful. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
So Now we're heading east. We're heading over to Sri Lanka. Emma, it's all yours.
Brilliant, thank you. I'll just share my screen. Hopefully you can all see this now.
It's just coming. Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you all for joining today. So today I'll be presenting on Santani Wellness Resort. We are based in Sri Lanka, as Sarah said, and not in the UK. As if we were in the UK, I'd most definitely be checking in once every month if I could, because it's an amazing experience once you're here. So we're actually set in the hills above Kandy, an hour's drive at the very top of the mountains, and it's just an amazing experience when you get here. So the concept of Santani Wellness Resort is all about healing the root cause of stress in modern day life, and it's all about where the nature meets the intelligence of sustainable design. So the resort has all been built so it is fully sustainable. So how Santani was first developed, so there was a lot of research that took place. Santani spent more than 2 years researching the exact location for such a glorious hotel to be set in, because it really is a retreat away from everything else. So we're set on a 116-acre former tea plantation. I mean, these pictures don't even do it justice, but it's so atmospheric when you're there. The views of the mountains, and there are some parts of the tea plantation that are actually still working as well. So you can see the tea pickers when you're there, which is an experience in itself. So when you wake up in the mornings at Santani, it's all natural light that floods your room. You hear the sound of like chanting monks in the distance, because the Sri Lankan, their main religion is Buddhism. So you hear all the monks chanting, all the birds, all the monkeys, and all the elements around you. So that all adds to the part of the wellness experience. And the treatments that we offer at Santani are all Ayurvedic treatments as well. So they're really, really refreshing treatments, perfect for restoring your well-being. And just recently as well, Santani did win a Michelin star award as well. So in terms of being sustainable, all of Santani, it's minimalistic, as you'll see from the pictures. It's all built from reclaimed materials. We have all natural ventilation in the room, so no air conditioning, but it's all fully ventilated. And because we're in the hills as well, it does get chillier in the evening, so there isn't that need for air conditioning anyway. So all of our water is recycled on site. We have all solar powers. We recycle all of our waste as well, which goes back onto the compost heaps and things like that. And all the buggies around Santani are also electric. So just to get your bearings when you are sending clients to Santani. So we're obviously in Sri Lanka, and we're 3.5 hours away from the airport by car. If you have clients staying in Colombo, it's a 4-hour drive, or if they're staying in Kandy, it's a 1-hour, 10-minute drive away. So often if you have clients that are doing a tour of Sri Lanka, they might stop at Santani while they're in the Kandy area, or we do have a lot of guests that do Santani at the end of the tour to relax and recoup, because obviously touring Sri Lanka is quite busy, or we just get guests that come to Santani and spend the whole week there on a complete wellness plan and just relax and enjoy that. Santani is open for leisure guests as well as people that want to do the full wellness package as well. And we also have the benefit of being really close to a golf course, the Victoria Golf Course, which is 45 minutes away. So great if you've got couples who are interested in spa and golf, then it's a perfect option for them. I'll just play our short video so you can get an idea of what Santani looks like before I go any further.
When was the last time you truly took a break and focused on yourself? Not just a fleeting moment, but a genuine escape to recharge your spirit. Where every moment invites you to reconnect, breathing in tranquility with each breath. From yoga sessions surrounded by nature's beauty to personalized spa treatments that soothe your soul. A place where each day unfolds with an exquisite culinary experience, crafted by expert chefs who understand the delicate balance of taste and health. So, when was the last time you gave yourself this kind of gift? When was the last time you allowed yourself to adapt, flourish, and find your balance again? In a world that constantly demands your attention, it's time to retreat into a space designed for your renewal and let your spirit dance freely once more. Embrace serenity and let your spirit find its balance once more. Santani Wellness Retreat, your escape to tranquility.
So hopefully that gives you a bit of an overview of what Santani Resort itself looks like, and really you have to be there to experience it. It is at the top of the hills in the middle of nowhere. You can see the gorgeous views just here. So this is the main hub of Santani, which is actually our floating restaurant on the top level just there. And the lower level is where your customers would do their check-in, and there's a bar area to the back just there. But it's all about the architecture. It's all been very cleverly done. So it's all like open glass. You can see everything wherever you are. So on arrival, your guests are all welcomed by awakening all the five senses. So touch, sight, taste and sound, touch with the hot towel, sight with the stunning views, taste with the sweet treat on arrival. And then they get the sound bowls out and the essential oils to get all of the senses awakened as soon as you arrive. Now, Santani is a small resort, as you can see from here. This is a bird's eye view at the top of the hill. So we only have 20 rooms in total, 16 of which are the mountain view chalets and then 4 garden view chalets. But I would always encourage you to book your clients the mountain view chalets, because that is where they're going to get those stunning views that they're going to wake up to in the morning, which is absolutely beautiful and all part of the wellness experience. So you can see the main pool area just there, and at the top here is our 3-level spa, which is actually built into the hills, which looks out to the views as well. So the rooms all have the stilts, as you can see here, and stunning views right in front of them. So less is more at Santani, and as it all is about your emotional well-being and restoring yourself, less clutter is actually better for the health and the mind. So rooms are very minimalistic, as you can see from here. There are no TVs in the room. We do have Wi-Fi in rooms only, not in the main areas, just in the rooms. And the balconies are all really spacious as well. As you can see here, they all open up out onto the views. Cloud bathing is a very popular activity at Santani as well. So you can do this from your very own balcony, just sitting there watching the clouds roll in and roll out, which is really good for its health benefits in itself. No scene is the same at Santani. Like, you could look one minute, you won't see the mountains, and then the next minute the clouds will have moved and they're there. So that's a lovely experience as well. All of the bathrooms, again, minimalistic and all open. And we do have some brand new 2 and 3 bed villas coming soon. We actually have 2 of them open right now. These are great for people that are traveling together and want to benefit from the wellness experience with a bit of privacy. There's a living area, kitchen area, own private pool. Again, they're all very minimalistic. So this is the lobby area, as I mentioned. And then the dining area, which is upstairs. So this is where guests will have breakfast, lunch and dinner. Now, even though we are a wellness resort, the food is absolutely amazing. And when I stayed recently, I probably ate more food than I would at home. So even breakfast is a lavish affair, 3-course breakfast with fruit, granola and yogurts, and then your main eggs. Or you can have a traditional Sri Lankan breakfast while you're there as well. But the chefs are all highly trained in the 6 Rasahaya tastes in Sri Lanka. And they're all incorporated to your meals. Things like desserts and things like that are all included, even though it's a wellness resort. So we had chili ice cream one evening, which is an experience in itself, with the cold and the hot taste all at once. So the spa is set on 3 levels. So our first level is where we have our doctor's surgery. So people staying on the wellness plan will get to meet our Ayurvedic doctor when they're there and have a full assessment. And the second floor is where you'll find our salt pool, sauna and steam room. So the salt pool, the views you can see there all open out into the mountains as well. And then the spa level is on the next floor down, so nestled right into the mountains. So all of our spa treatments are 90-minute treatments. And if you have customers actually staying on one of our wellness plans, then every day they'll get a 90-minute spa treatment included in the wellness plan. So this is where these spas are at the bottom. So often when your clients arrive at Sri Lanka, they'll probably arrive in the morning. They'll have a 4 hour drive to Santani. So when they get there, they'll check in, they'll have lunch, they'll meet with the doctor, they'll get put on their personalised wellness plan, and then they'll come down for their first spa treatment. So by this time, it is getting quite dark. So you can see from this image here. So this is a real experience as well, having your massage in the dark, looking out to these views, because they'll light a bonfire in front of you in the evening, and you have all the sounds of the fire going, the birds in the distance, and all the monkeys. And if you're lucky, you might get a thunderstorm in the evening, and that all adds to part of the experience as well. So we have a gorgeous infinity pool at Santani, which guests can use during the day. Really good for your Instagram pictures here as well. Morning and evening yoga and meditation are included in the plan for all guests staying, be it leisure guests or wellness guests. And then we also have lots of activities in the nearby areas. So we include a guided nature walk for all guests as well, leisure and wellness guests. And then we also have things like local waterfalls nearby that guests can go and visit at a charge, tours to local villages, and guests can also go and do tours to Kandy if they want. But I mean, Kandy is a bustling city, so my personal opinion, if I'm staying at Santani, I'm just staying there and I'm enjoying it for what it is. So inclusions for leisure and wellness guests. So within our rates, all accommodations included on full board, all of your gourmet meals, fresh juices and teas, access to all the spa facilities, so sauna, steam room and thermal saltwater bath. If they're staying for 3 nights or more, we'll always include laundry, and then daily, evening and morning, hatha yoga, as I mentioned, and then a walk with the resort's naturalist as well. And if guests are staying on all inclusive, the only difference is we'll include cocktails, wines and beers and spirits and things like that within the package. So although we're a wellness resort, if somebody is on a wellness plan, obviously we don't recommend drinking alcohol, but it is down to personal choice. And we do get a lot of honeymooners staying as leisure guests at Santani, so they'll obviously want to enjoy the nice cocktails and wines and things like that when they're there. So just to give you a little glimpse of one of our wellness packages. So if you had a customer staying for 3 nights, one of our best-selling wellness packages is the introduction to wellness. So within this package, they'd get their chalet included. They'd have a personalised gourmet cuisine planned for them while they're in resort. And this would follow on from their consultation with the doctor. So they would have a consultation with the Ayurvedic doctor in resort. And the doctor would take their pulse reading and determine if they're made of air, water and fire. And from that pulse reading, it's absolutely amazing. They can actually determine what your body needs and what you want and what you shouldn't be eating, what you shouldn't be drinking. It's just an incredible experience. And they'll give you a meal plan as well when you leave if you want to follow that after you've left as well. So they'll get the daily treatments included on the introduction to wellness plan, which is a 90-minute spa treatment every day. Again, that will be tailored following on from their consultation with the doctor, and obviously their yoga sessions and the nature walk as well. Then they can have discussions with the chef about healthy cooking and lifestyle discussions and things like that, and obviously the laundry because they're there for 3 nights. So if you are booking a wellness package for a customer, they will fill an online assessment in before travel, which we'll send out to you. And then the doctor has a look at that before arrival. So it just prepares them for when they get there as well. And as I said, meeting the Ayurvedic doctor is an experience in itself, and having your meals tailored to you with the chefs when you're there is absolutely incredible. So our top selling 5-night wellness packages include the Santani Detox, the Rebalancing Bliss, which is like a full purge and cleanse of the system when you're there. Santani Weight Loss is very popular as well. And then our menopause package has also become very, very popular over recent years as well. But we also do lots of other packages for lots of other different lengths. So we do a full detoxification package and an addiction package as well, but they're 28-day packages if you are doing a de-addiction package, because obviously you have to be there for that while longer. But the doctor is fully trained in all of these things as well. So since we opened in 2017, we've actually won quite a few awards. So Best New Hotel in the World in Condé Nast Traveller, the Best Wellness Retreat in the World in Vogue, and one of the most unusual hotels in the world in Forbes. And that is because of the architecture and the amazing location where we sit in Sri Lanka. So I hope you really enjoyed listening to our presentation. And if you do need anything more from me, as I said, I work for Bespoke Earth, happy to contact me to get the full wellness packages provided as well.
Thank you very much, Emma. I don't think we liked it. I think we
Thank you.
loved it. What a great concept.
It is
So thank you
amazing.
very much for that. So now we're
Welcome.
going to head back over to the West. Carlos, it's all yours. Tell us about the jungle wellness.
Yeah, I'm ready for that as well. Yeah, just a
Thanks,
second. Let me
Emma.
just put this on for the screen. There you go. Well, thank you, Sarah. Welcome again, everyone. My name is Carlos Eyarta. I'm the sales manager from this very, very nice property located in beautiful Riviera Nayarit and the west side of Mexico. I don't know. Can you see it? Yes. Just make sure.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this is a place that I really like, even before I start to work on it, 3 years ago. Before that, I used to come to this area here because it's quite unique. As you can see, it's not a beachfront hotel. Actually, it's inside a private development, which is surrounded by nature, as you can see in this picture. And it is quite different from the regular hotels. Very peaceful. Is for everyone in this case, but we have some areas that actually catered for wellness in this case. No, of course we have a spa, etc. But the sense of the property is for the people to reconnect, because again, as you can see here, the environment is totally natural. We don't have like loud music, like in the typical all-inclusive where they have music everywhere. We do, but it's actually kind of lounge, music. We don't allow people to use like speakers or etc., around the areas. We don't do that. So, it gives you the sense of being inside your own single jungle. This is like we have also lots of birds, and we don't have monkeys in this area. There's no monkeys, but we have lots of different birds and all kinds of different natures. So it's quite unique again. And the brand Delta is not quite popular because it's not that a big chain like others. But Delta is part of Marriott since 1915. Sorry, 2015. I'm sorry, 2015. And it's originally from Canada. In Canada, they're quite popular. And it's expanding other countries, well, the US, in England, by the way, in the UK, and Asia, and in Costa Rica as well, in San Jose. But ours is the first all-inclusive of all, because the rest of them are EP. So, it's great to let you know that this Delta by Marriott Riviera Nayarit is the only one so far with the all-inclusive system. So, again, all the meals, all the drinks included. And just to let you know exactly where that is, if you're not familiar with this area, especially the people that you people from Europe, is again in the west side of Mexico. We're inside the largest bay in the country as well. It's a quite large bay. It holds 110 kilometers of coastline inside the bay, or 70 miles inside the bay of absolutely swimmable beaches. And it's divided in two different states, so you can understand the concept. The most part of the bay is in the state of Jalisco. And our neighbor destination is Puerto Vallarta. And that's actually where the airport is located as well. We're 45 minutes away from the airport. So to cross over to the state of Nayarit, where we are located, you cross the small river, and then the rest of the bay belongs to the state of Nayarit. So we're located right in here between the town of La Cruz de Guanacaxtli and the town of Bucerias. There's a lot of popular areas such as Nuevo Vallarta. There are a lot of hotels there, but they're all beachfront. In our case, we're right here, and this is the location right up in the hills. We have other areas such as Punta de Mita and the very high-end development Punta Mita. Then outside the bay, we have all these beautiful small villages, where people goes let's, for example, do surfing like Sayulita, or to play polo in San Pancho, which is very known as San Pancho instead of San Francisco, or small villages like Lo de Marcos and etc. So it's not a very populated state. Actually, the state of Nayarit only has 3,500,000, people living in it. Mexico City itself has 25 million, so just imagine. All right. So in distances, a lot of people ask us, how long is the Puerto Vallarta airport from the main cities and the US and Canada in this case? Well, there is, a flight range, as you can see, from 2 hours up to 5, which is, like Montreal, Quebec, etc. in Canada. Toronto's like 4.5, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, etc. And then in the US, from 4 hours down. We're talking, Chicago and the Midwest, or Milwaukee, or in the East, New York, etc. No, just to give an example, 3.5 hours, 3 hours, Denver, Salt Lake City, San Francisco, Portland, and Oregon, and between 2.5 hours, LA, San Diego, Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, etc. So that's, the time that actually takes for our customers to come in. This is a quick overview. Again, we're located in the town of La Cruz de Guanacaste in Banderas Bay, which is the name of the municipality. We hold 312 rooms, between suites and rooms in this case, 26 suites, 286 rooms, divided in 3 different categories. Amenities, we have quite a bunch. We have a beautiful aqua park. We also have, again, our spa, which is small, but it's very, very good, by the way. We have also a beach club, which is a private beach club. The beach club is only 10 minutes away from the hotel, and we transport our people in private vans, of course, absolutely free of charge. And we have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week gym, in this case, absolutely free. So the inventory is as follows. As I said, we have 80 standard rooms, 145 what we call deluxe rooms, 61 superior rooms, 6 suites located in tower number 5, which is our newest tower. It was opened 2 years ago, and 20 master suites. They're located in this tower that already existed, but the ownership gave us to operate it as Delta in March this year. So again, the towers 3, 4, and 5 hold 145 deluxe rooms, which are quite large, as you can see in footage or in meters, with sitting area with a private balcony, complimentary coffee maker, etc. Frigo bar, with drinks as well, which is it's changed every 24 hours. I'm sorry. Quite large area for showers. We call it rain shower. It's very nice. When you shower, it's like a massage. And either two queen beds, I'm sorry, maximum 4 people, or a king size bed, maximum 3 people, because we also offer a sofa bed that it can be converted as well as a bed, right? Again, private balcony, nice views of the we call it jungle view, right? But it's not exactly jungle, it's just the mountains that surround the property. The superior rooms are a little larger than the deluxe. The difference in between, besides the size of them, is that all the bathrooms and the 61 rooms that we have in this category have a bathtub. No matter if it's the 2 queens or the king size, it's exactly the same, right? And the same amenities as well as you can see there, the views from the balconies that we have in certain areas of the deluxe rooms, as well as in the superior rooms. In this case, these are the suites that we have in the tower number 5. There are 6 of them. Maximum in this case, 3 people. They're not exactly, 2-bedroom suites. There's only 1 bedroom, but they're very nice. And the main bedroom, of course, and the bathroom, they have this large, bathtub. separated totally from the shower area. And in the living room, we have a little dining and as well as kitchenette. We have another full bathroom. For restaurants, this is our Teppanyaki Experience restaurant. We have, of course, buffet restaurants. We have snack areas as well, and in different areas of the hotel. And we have a beautiful garden too, where we can do events as well as a lot of wellness, like for example, yoga and all kinds of different wellness things, right? This is Huichol, our main restaurant in the area that I'm showing you right now. The lobby bar, which opens at 8 in the morning all the way up to 11 p.m. Then we have the pantry, which is Delta signature service. In the regular Delta hotels, it's only for the Marriott Bombay Elite members. In our case, it's for everyone. And our Shaman sports bar. Then we move to this other side of the property where we have our Zafiro Tower, or tower number 6. This tower was given, again, as I said, given from the ownership to us to operate it as Delta as well. And this is where we have the 80 standard rooms and 20 more suites. Also, something nice about this whole private development is that we have a trail. We have activities too with that. Our activities team make, this beautiful walk along the trail. It takes about 40 minutes, and it's got a spectacular views of the bay. So Zafiro Tower, here we have some areas, for example, on the top, this is a small, nice pool facing the east side of the bay and the mountains, especially for the sunrises. It's spectacular, the views. This is adults only. We don't allow children to come into this area. And it's got its own bar as well. It's called Manolo. And there is a terrace too for special events. And also below is the restaurant Sultan Time for buffet, the Press and Start bar. Inside also we have a deli. And for children, in case if the couples come with children, we have our kids club as well. 3 jacuzzis and 2 main pools right here. In total, the whole hotel has 15 swimming pools. Only one is not heated when it's needed. Otherwise, the rest, are, right? And I show you where are the others. Yeah, we have plenty of them. These are the rooms in the tower. Again, remember, this is our standard. They're smaller than the regular, deluxe and superior rooms, but exactly with the same amenities. But the suites are quite large. 2 queen and 1 king, same bedding as well. The suites are, again, quite large too, double balcony, king size bed in the main room with its bathtub separated totally from the shower area. In the living room, as you can see, a nice also little dining room there, big TVs, etc. And we have all kinds of different amenities as well, and another full bathroom, but only with a shower. This the restaurant, as I said, this is the main area, which is called Sultan Time. Up in the top floor, that's actually the terrace, as you can see, and in the other side is where the pool and the bar for adults only is located as well. Our aqua jungle experience, lazy river, 5 jacuzzis, adults only, 7 swimming pools, and its own bar. And of course, too, an area for the kids. So, it makes it very nice too. Our spa, Sikuri, opens every day from 9 to 6. 10 cabins, 2 of them are especially for couples. All kinds of different therapies. A lot of them are, related to our ancestors, our culture. So it's a quite nice experience for our guests. With area, of course, with a nice pool, etc. So sauna and steam rooms, very nice. And the fitness center, quite complete, adults only. In this case, we don't allow children to come into the fitness center for security reasons. Remember, we have weights and stuff. And also there is a private area for our customers to do meditation, yoga, and whatever they would like to do, separated from the main gym. So yes, we also cater the 4-hour wellness. And Tonati Beach Club, 10 minutes away, as I said, quite nice. The beach is actually free of waves. It's something quite weird from the bay. The beach actually doesn't have waves, as you can see here. Only there if there is a storm, but the storms are regularly in the summertime, but they're not really that big. This is the way there is right now, as you can see there, but there is a little difference. We're entering into winter, so we have over 500 humpback whales inside the bay. So we have this natural, beautiful, show. Actually, sometimes you don't even need to take a tour to go into the whale watching. You can just see them from the beach, and it's absolutely spectacular. And again, all the services inside the club. Also, it can be privatized for special events as well. This is the garden. And again, we use the garden for multiple things, for activities, etc. And of course, again, for wellness activities too. And again, as I said, during the night, we can privatize the beach club. And if, it's perfect for everything, right? Pet friendly too. Our mascots sometimes help us, to release a little bit of stress. We have 10 rooms in the Tower Zafiro, were catered for, especially why? Because they don't have balconies, they have terraces and an extra little garden for our doggies to enjoy the area as well. Yes. And actually this little guy is right here in my room right now because I'm right now I'm at home. So enjoy our hotel. We are I'm sorry. We're present with the major wholesalers, either the US and Canada, hoping that with TUI UK, we can start soon again. I hope they can, start to operate their flight into PVR. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in a bit.
Carlos,
Oh,
thank
that's
you
me.
very,
That's
very
me,
much. Oh, you still
by
got
the
more?
way. Yeah,
Oh,
perfect.
you're
All right, thank you. Yes, sorry.
Thank you very much. But don't worry, everybody. I will send a copy of the recording and I will copy everybody in so that if you have any further questions, you can reach out. We do have a few little questions that have come in. So let's have a see. Okay. From Leslie for Emma, is it possible to reserve each person visiting in the same group or reserve different packages?
Um, so like what do you mean if you were going on a group holiday together?
Yeah, say for example, or even say you've got a husband and wife, and husband
Yeah.
doesn't want to do the spa, and the
Oh
wife
yeah.
wants to do the package. Can they do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you can absolutely do different packages when you were there. And even if you've decided on your package before you've left the UK and said what you want, once you meet the doctor, they might say, well, actually, this package is better for you. And you do that while you're there. And then your partner, whoever you're traveling with, could be on a different package. And to be honest, I traveled there with my boss. And we were both on the same package, but because of our diet plans, from our reading with the doctors, we both had similar food, but tailored to our own needs. So you could be in the restaurant one night, for example, and every single person would have a different meal tailored to their need based on what the doctor had told
Wow.
them if they're on the plan. So yeah, it's incredible. It really is.
Wow, amazing. I presume they don't do a steak and chips plan.
No, not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Oh dear me. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Sophia, how close is Waves to the Run Barbados event? I am planning a group for next year.
This year the Run Barbados was located in Bridgetown, so that is approximately 20 minutes away. But I
Okay.
think last year it was on East Coast, and that would probably be like 40 minutes away. So it depends on the location of the Run Barbados.
Okay. So you don't know where it's going to be for next year yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. No problem. Thank you. So does Emma, your resort accept groups? Can we do group bookings?
Yes, absolutely. We
Definitely.
do accept group bookings, and we have quite a few group bookings that go out. People, for example, on ladies' wellness holidays that want to do a wellness package. So we can definitely cater for groups.
Awesome. Sorry, I was playing with my thing again. Okay, can we earn and or use Marriott points? So this is for Carlos and Sophia. Well, you can certainly earn your points and you can
Yeah.
certainly use your points.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to go further? I'm getting nodding heads.
Go ahead,
Sophia?
Carlos.
Carlos.
Yes, you can book your trip with Bonvoy points, of course. You
Absolutely.
just have, yeah, definitely do.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos, are the
Yes.
pools heated?
Yes. As I said, 14 of them. There's only one, which is our natural pool. We use it a lot for events. The rest of them are all of them. Yes.
They're all heated. Thank you.
14 of
Um,
them.
Carlos, do you
Yes.
offer fam visits, fam trip?
S- Sorry.
Do you offer fam trips, so fam visits even? So
In
if
this
somebody's in the
case,
area, can they come and see?
oh, absolutely. Yes, 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 of course. I would delighted to, to give him a tour of the hotel. As of course, as a hotel, we don't, and for like we don't fly people in. That's mainly from the wholesalers that organize the fan trips. But
Yeah,
if for example the agent for any reason is nearby, of course I would be more than happy to and we can eat or we can have breakfast or whatever, and I would love to show them the property, of course. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
brilliant. Thank you very much. Emma, are transfers to and from the resort included?
So no, transfers aren't included. However, if you were to book direct with Santani, for example, you could book the transfers with them, but most people would book the transfers through their tour operator. They would use their preferred ground agent.
Brilliant. Thank you. Sophia, is there a way to get a schedule of the water taxi before the guests arrive? And if they are property, do they need to make dining reservations?
Yes, there is a schedule for the water taxi, of course, because three of our properties are now, well, still under renovation schedule, but there is a full program where they go like I think it's every half an hour that the schedule runs on the West Coast only, unfortunately, not the South Coast. But yes, there is definitely a schedule. And what's the next question?
It was, and if they are staying at another hotel, do they need to make reservations?
For the taxi?
Yeah, I think for the taxi or for using the facilities.
Yes, we normally would ask for you to book the 24 hours in advance so that we can let the property know that you are coming by. We normally have a limit as well because of course they're catering for their own in-house guests. So each property does the same thing. So we are allotted a certain amount that we send per day so that they're not overwhelmed. But yes, you can book ahead of time and that is definitely a must.
Brilliant, thank you. Carlos,
Yes.
does what is the name of the adult-only section, the rooms in building 5? If I try to book it, it doesn't find any rooms that does not allow children.
Oh no, all the rooms allow children.
So all the rooms allow children, so there's no
Yes.
adult-only section,
No, actually, the adult areas are like the jacuzzis
like
and
public
pools,
areas. Yeah,
correct.
so like
But
the
no,
pools
no,
and
all the
things,
rooms are
but no
catered for
room.
everyone. Right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. And Carolyn, I don't know which hotel your question's for. Is there a maximum number of people for a group, and what is the minimum for a group? So, Carlos, could you advise if you have any minimums and maximums?
Yes. Well, maximum 30 rooms, minimum 10
Yeah.
to be a group.
Okay, super. Emma?
No minimum for us. I mean, there's only 20 rooms in total, so no more than 40 people.
Thank you very much. And Sophia?
For us, it's 10 rooms and more to be offered a group rate,
Mhm.
and you can go up as high as you want. We also offer buyout of hotels as well, so it depends on the size group. We will offer if you are maybe like 75% that you're occupying the hotel, then we always offer or we always ask you if you're preferring to do a buyout so that you can take advantage of the whole
So,
hotel and
yeah.
have it for yourself if you have a major group,
So,
especially if you have events being held.
yeah.
Super.
Sorry,
Thank
yeah.
you very much,
Sorry, Sarah, very
Carlos.
quick. Same thing in the case of the Tower Zafiro, we can also, sell it all in case if it's needed. The whole tower could be sold as a buyout. hmm Just in case.
Yeah.
Super amazing.
hmm
You very much. Okay, so now we come to the part that I love. It's the part where we test everybody. So, as a reminder, everybody that's on the webinar today until the end will receive a prize draw entry. If you are the fastest finger to answer the questions that Carlos, Emma, and Sophia are going to ask you, you get 10 points. So 10 entries into the spin to win. So I'm going to start off with Sophia because you went first. So as a reminder, everyone go to chat. Make sure your drop down says everyone. And Sophia, what is your question, please?
My question is, what time does Waves offer the daily breathing release every day? There's so many right questions.
Okay, so the first person was Hillary and she said 5 p.m. Is that correct?
Yes, I said, yeah, from 5 to 5:30.
Brilliant. Hillary, you have your 10 points. Okay, Emma.
Okay, so if you have clients staying at Santani Wellness Resort and they're staying on the one of the full wellness packages, how long is the included daily spa treatment for?
That was easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Okay, going back up to the top. So Shanice said it's 90, but 90 what, Shanice? It's 90 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's 90 minutes. We'll let that one
Perfect.
go.
Brilliant. Shanice, you have your 10 points. And Carlos.
Yes, that's easy. How far is the airport from the hotel in minutes? Yeah, right. Very quick. You pay
Okay, so
attention
going up
to
to
it.
the top. So
Yes,
Holly said 45 minutes, is that correct?
that's correct. Yes.
Perfect. Well, that draws us to the end of our webinar. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to Carlos, Emma, and Sophia. We will
Thank
send
you.
everything out,
Thank
Thank
so
you,
don't
you.
worry.
Sarah.
It will be tomorrow and there will be copied in. If you have any further questions, let them know. They are trade friendly. They want to work with you. So what better way than to repay them with nice bookings? So thank you very much, everybody. Hey, Sophia, loving that. Look at that. We
If we
found
don't
a
see
new
you in the
type.
next webinar, Merry Christmas.
Thanks
Merry
everyone for
Christmas, Merry
Thank
joining.
Christmas, Carlos.
Thank
Merry
Carlos,
Christmas,
you.
we'll see you
everyone.
next week.
Bye-bye.
Take
Thanks,
care. Bye
everybody.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.